Hello again and welcome back to 27 Fox Place. My original plan today was to declutter and organize my clothes. So I spent the day before doing laundry because I wanted to make sure everything was clean and put away before I got started. And today I need to finish folding the laundry and get everything put away. There's a few reasons that I hold on to things that I shouldn't. I keep things that I absolutely love even though they're worn out of date, or I'm just tired of wearing them. I guess you could say it's an emotional attachment of sorts. Some things I just don't get tired of even though they're long past their prime. Another reason that I hang on to things is because they're in great condition, I just don't like them. Maybe they're uncomfortable to wear, or the fit has changed because of weight fluctuations or something that happened in the wash. These are often things I hang on to the longest because I feel like it's a waste of money to get rid of something that's practically new. But the thing is, the money's already gone, and what I have in its place is actually costing me space to keep it and anxiety over getting rid of it. And then there's what I like to call rainy day syndrome. I will hang on to things I don't wear because I might need it someday. Life circumstances can change on a dime. Illness, job loss, natural disasters. The future is a harbinger of uncertainty, so I hang on to things just in case. I wanted to try something new to clean out my dryer vent. I usually use a vacuum, but I started to wonder if it was long enough to reach the bottom of the vent. It would seem I'm doing a pretty good job of keeping the vent clean because there wasn't a lot of lint, even though I could reach farther into the vent with a brush. It's an inexpensive alternative if you don't have vacuum attachments. I'll be sure and leave a link in the description box in case it's something that you might need. I was able to fold most of the laundry yesterday, but I still had a few things left. I have always left the socks for last, so once I get the socks put away, I just have a few things I need to hang in the closet. I had originally planned to put the sheets back on the bed after I finished sorting through everything. That way I would have plenty of room to work, but I wasn't sure how long it was going to take me to get everything put away again. And there's nothing worse than having to make the bed when all you want to do is get in it. So I decided it would be better to at least put the sheets on so I wouldn't have to deal with it later. My husband's wardrobe isn't too cluttered. He's pretty good about getting rid of things and only keeps what he likes to wear. I just need to put everything away before I start making a huge mess. I decided to start with shorts because that's one of the biggest changes I need to make. This bottom drawer has a mix of sweatpants and shorts, and I'm starting here because I want to relocate everything in this drawer. I needed to replace some of my older jean shorts, and Target is having a sale on shorts for about $15 each, so be sure and check the description box for the link. I could leave all of my shorts in this drawer, but I don't really like having my shorts folded. Some of them crease easily, so I started hanging them in the closet, but I don't like having my shorts in two different locations, so I'm going to try hanging them all in the closet instead. If I had the closet space, I would hang just about everything I own. The last time I reorganized my wardrobe, I started folding my jeans to free up more hanging space, and I'd rather fold the jeans than the shorts. I have a hard time letting go of things, so to make the decision process a little bit easier, I'm going to box up everything today and I'll sort through it again later. This, of course, is what they like to call deferred decision making. There are two reasons I like to do this. First, it helps speed up the process. My first reaction is usually the right one, but it's easier to let go knowing I can change my mind. Sleepwear is another place. I added new PJs without removing the old ones, so in order to get everything to fit in the drawer, I'm going to keep what's comfortable and still in good condition and get rid of the rest. My goal today was to purge my wardrobe of things that I'm not wearing so that I could sort out what I had left. And as you'll see, I decided to pull everything out of the drawers. It would have been so much easier just to pull out the things I wanted to get rid of. But I wanted to organize the drawers at this time, and the problem is relocating one thing has a domino effect. I can't relocate one thing without first relocating something else. I have too many t-shirts to fit all in one drawer, so I've been keeping the overflow with my camis because that drawer is mostly empty. And I wanted to declutter the t-shirts I'm not wearing anymore so that they'll all fit in the same drawer. I keep the tank tops, camis, and t-shirts in 3 separate drawers, but I'm going to purge the tank tops and t-shirts so that I can fit everything into 2 drawers, so I'll have one empty drawer to use for something else. I like to have a few extra tank tops in black and white to layer under things, and I usually find them at Target, but it's hard to find them in my size in these colors, so when I do, I grab 1 or 2 because I tend to wear them out pretty quickly. So I'm going to go through the ones that I have and keep the ones that are still in good condition. I didn't want to spend a lot of time trying on clothes today to see how well they fit. Most of us have clothes we never wear and never will wear. So when I need to declutter, I start wearing clothes that I'm not sure about. And by the end of the day, I usually know if I should keep it or not. So instead, I just wanted to focus on 3 basic questions. Is it worn out, stained, or damaged in some way? Is it something that gets passed over every time I'm looking for something to wear? And is it something that I haven't worn since the last time I decluttered? And if there's a yes answer to any of these questions, then it's not something I need to hold on to. I have socks that I wear around the house to keep my feet warm during the winter months, and because they're seasonal items, I'm going to move them to another location, and I'll move the remaining socks to a smaller drawer so that they're easy to get to. My goal today was to purge my wardrobe of all the things that I'm not wearing so that I could sort out what I had left. I had a pretty good idea of what I was going to declutter, so I was surprised when the decision-making process took so much longer than I expected. So by the time I finished sorting through everything, there wasn't much time left to get everything organized. I keep most of my sweaters and long-sleeve t-shirts in this armoire because I only need them for a month or so out of the year. And I've collected more sweaters than I could possibly wear in a season. So while I love my sweaters, it's just not practical to have so many of them. And most of the sweaters I have are still in great condition. I just don't get a chance to wear them. So I'll sort through and pick out my very favorites, and I'll donate whatever's left. Now that I've finished sorting through all the drawers, I'm going to start on the closet. And unlike the drawers, I'm not going to pull everything out of the closet today. I just want to focus on keeping things that fit well and are still in pretty good condition. There's a lot in my wardrobe that I haven't worn since 2020 because I had no place to go. So I'll have to reassess my wardrobe again later when I start getting out more. I've been keeping my totes and handbags in these bins, but I wanted to move them out of the closet. I'm not going to have enough time to reorganize everything today, so I'm going to put them in the armoire for now. I'm going to have to deep clean this closet before I do any organizing because I haven't been able to wear a lot of my clothes for the last year. Everything's covered in dust, and I didn't realize how bad it was until I started going through everything. So once I get the closet cleaned up, I'll work out how I want to arrange everything. I wear sandals most of the time, and I have quite a few pairs that are worn out and just need to go in the trash. One way to create more room for shoes is to arrange them from heel to toe. This is everything that I'm keeping for now, and I need to put everything away. I'm not going to put a lot of thought into where I put everything. I just need to clear off the surfaces, and I'll probably end up making some changes later on. I think I got rid of about half of my clothes, and I feel so much lighter. I've been keeping extra sheets and blankets on this top shelf, but I would like to find a better way to organize the linens we keep in this closet. We do have a linen closet down the hall, but it's not exactly convenient. So I'm going to pull all of the linens out of the closet for now, and I'll work on finding a better solution. When I pulled everything out of the drawers, I noticed that the scent envelopes I kept in them were coming apart, and the little scent beads were all over the inside of the drawer. So I'm going to vacuum the drawers before I start putting everything back. I need to reorganize this entire armoire, but I'll have to do it another day. We keep the Wi-Fi equipment in here along with a few keepsakes, but I'd like to give this space a better purpose. I have a few ideas that I'd like to try, but I'm just going to have to dust the inside for today. These spring-loaded dividers are my favorite organizers for drawers. Most organizers with fixed dimensions don't fit the drawer well and they use up too much space. But these dividers adjust to fit the drawer, so I can organize the drawer to fit my needs without losing a lot of drawer space. I'm going to put all of my workout clothes on the left side of the dresser for now, and before I had some hanging in the closet and in different areas of the dresser, so now I'll have everything in one place. And I might end up moving things around again later, but I need to get everything back in the drawers so that I have a place to sleep tonight. I don't wear these hoodies very often, and I really only use them when I work out, so I'm going to fold them up so that I can keep them in the drawer with the rest of the workout clothes. I found it was easier to take the drawer out and fill it up instead of making a bunch of trips to put everything away. I'm going to put the t-shirts and tank tops on the right side of the dresser, and then I'm going to put all of the sleepwear in the top middle drawer. And I'm going to keep the leggings in this bottom drawer for now. I found tabs that slide over the hangers so that you can daisy chain the hangers together, and I've been using them for the lightweight items like the camis, and they work really well for shorter items because you can hang more items together. So I'm going to try using them with the shorts to see how it works out. I found that it works better to have a tab on every hanger so that when I pull one hanger out I can easily link the rest together. And I'll be sure and leave a link in the description box below. The last thing I have to put away are the sweaters, and I originally thought I would put all the sweaters back in the armoire, but I have an empty drawer where I used to keep the shorts. So I'm going to put the heavier sweaters back in the armoire for now, and I'll put the cardigans and pullovers into separate drawers. But I'm going to move the lighter weight sweaters to the bottom drawer where I used to keep the shorts. I've been using the file folding method to organize my drawers long before Marie Kondo made it popular. I learned how to organize my clothes from the Beverly Hills stylist, and I started folding my clothes this way because I can see everything I have without having to dig through a stack of clothes. But it also helps to maximize the space because I can fold things to match the dimensions of the drawer, and sometimes I have to fold things into thirds to fit the drawer, while other times I just need to fold things in halves. That's all I could get done for today, and I hope you liked this video and found it motivating. If you're new to my channel, be sure and subscribe and remember to hit the thumbs up. So I'll say goodbye for now, and I hope to see you in the next video.